Alright, here we are with Cowboy again today. We've drove Cowboy, we've turned him to pressure. What we've been really working on and what he's really nervous about is fast movements around him. So we've been really working on that and getting him kind of used to that, so that maybe when we go to step up in the saddle it won't be so bad. But still working on this part of the saddle as well, because he still kind of bolts on us. And so we're working on all the things that he's good at to keep him tuned up on the things he's good at and to keep him getting better at the things he's good at, while working on the things that he's not good at, like pressure in the saddle. He gets really nervous, then we just take our time. It feels very repetitive, but that's what horse training is, very repetitive. With some horses, it's more repetitive than others. Just like when you're trying to teach a kid to count or something and they get in a habit. Like my son, he's 4. He can count all the way up to 25. He just messes up on 2 numbers. And we repetitively go over it, and he repetitively doesn't get it. But he's finally starting to. After 5, he thinks it's 7 instead of 6. And then if you tell him 6, now he thinks you go straight from 6 to 8. So, just like teaching kids, sometimes it's very, very repetitive. And so a lot of times you'll see the same thing over and over and over, and it gets boring. And that's because it is. Sometimes it's very boring. He wants to move, he wants to jump, he wants to jump, he wants to move. So to step down, pat on him. He didn't move, so we're not going to work him. But he really wanted to. So there, he's going to go to jump if he wants to go to throw that leg over. So that's what I'm working on today. I'm going to stand up straight. I ain't worried about leaning over and putting the pressure on. I'm going to see how he takes me acting like I'm going to throw my leg over today. This is what we're going to work on. Obviously, he's never going to accept us on that side of the saddle. So if I don't get that done before I get on, I don't. And that's okay. There's a lot of horses that won't accept it. There's a lot of $100,000 rope horses that I've seen. If you run up to that side, they're taking off. So, if we can at least get it to where he's safe to mount from this side, that's what we're going to work on. Stand there for a little bit. He trembles when we get up there. That tells you he's nervous and he wants to bolt. He wants to do something stupid. He's not doing it, but he wants to, and he's really thinking about it. If he feels my other leg swing back there, look, he's jumping. He's got a little, you can see the arch going in his neck, and he's jumping. I mean, he's not jumping, so to say, but like his body's trembling. He's getting ready to move. He wants to jump. His body's twitching. Well, he's doing pretty good there. He's trembling. It took him a little longer to start trembling, so that's good. He did start trembling, but it took him a little longer. So we'll move him around, reset. And I think if we do this for a few days, I think he's going to finally let us up there. And hopefully from there things go good. I mean, he does everything beautiful in driving. He does everything beautiful with pressure in the bit. All the signs that a good riding horse is there. He don't, even when he gets scared, when you're doing things, he doesn't buck. He just runs a little faster. So he did pretty good there. He started trembling a little, so we stepped down, let him know, hey, I feel your nervousness. I'll back off now. Show him the respect so that he'll show us respect as well, hopefully. Getting a little further with that leg, a little further with that leg, a little further with that leg. He's not trembling, he's not taking off. He kind of wanted to move there at the end, but he didn't. So I'm going to do this one more time. If he'll staying good, we're going to release the pressure. We're going to let him remember this. We're going to come back to it tomorrow. If he don't tremble at all, when he gets to where he doesn't tremble at all with us doing this, and he wants to stand perfectly still and not move, and lose the rest of that nervousness, we're going to step up on this guy. Whoa. He got a little nervous there. He's licking his lips because we stepped down when we felt him get nervous. We showed him respect. Now he'll hopefully show us his. He thought about moving. He didn't. He hasn't moved on us. He's thought about it several times. All right. So we're going to release the pressure. He did good. Now hopefully he'll remember this. And we'll go at it again tomorrow. And if he'll lose the rest of that nervousness, maybe we'll get to step right up there. Now, because he is nervous, before I completely step on, I will put reins. That way I have full control once I'm up there. Because he does, like I said, he drives great. He does everything great on the ground. So I'll put the reins in. And if he does go to do something stupid, we should be able to just kind of steer him and get him thinking, and he should calm down. You know, we don't do the cowboy up method, but there's some times where you just kind of gotta cowboy up still. Because in most way of thinking these day and age, he's not 100% ready if we can't stand on both sides of that stirrup. But since we can't stand on both sides of that stirrup, a lot of people would say he's not ready. But the problem is sometimes you're never going to get that horse ready if that's what you're waiting on. So we might just have to have him good on one side, get on over, and see what happens.